Welcome back to a little update on my babies. So for those who have been following along with this channel for the past few years, you've seen these foals, now yearlings, born, growing up, and we want to do just take a little look at them all as what we call long yearlings. So all of these babies you're about to see will be considered 2-year-olds in a matter of a couple of months. Walter is our youngest, and let's start with him. So he won't be technically 2 years old until April, but he is our only colt that we kept from this past year. So he is intact still. We have him as a Stallion Prospect. Now, he is in a very gangly stage. So when we watch him go around, you'll see what I mean. So Rachel, if you wanna let him go around, let's lunge him. He's really starting to where he can like collect himself. Trot for us, big boy. Good boy. Look how effortless. He's so cool. Easy. He's getting to where he's a lot calmer in here too. He can go forever. Okay, he's gonna continue going around, so we'll talk while he's going around. So Wally is what we call an appendix. He's half thoroughbred, half quarter horse. His sire is Full Metal Jacket, a really cool black quarter horse stallion who was a reserve Congress champion back in the day. And he's just known for siring really typey, versatile horses. And pairing him with my thoroughbred Indy, I think made two really, really cool babies. Wally is the younger of the two. His older sister's in training. Y'all have seen her on this channel. But Wally, my hope for him is that, you know, even if he doesn't stay a stallion, I've talked about my standards for a Stallion Prospect before. They have to keep their mind, so they have to be really good-minded and chill and easily trainable and not aggressive, all of those things. They have to perform, so hopefully go show and be successful. They have to have good movement, good conformation including good feet, you know, healthy, and all those things have to come together, right, for him to be, in my eyes, worthy to be a stallion. And what I think Wally will hopefully do well in is they have this new class called the Working Hunter Under Saddle. I think he'd be really cool in the pleasure driving, in the over fences classes. I think he's going to be a really versatile English horse. I don't think he is going to do the Western classes, but I believe his bloodlines are a really cool outcross to be paired with a lot of quarter horse and paint horse hunter under saddle mares, and then that could be a really, really good breeding tactic. So we'll see how he grows up, but that's why I wanted to show you Wally now at not even 2 years old. I want to get some trotting so you can do like a slow-mo of how big his stride is. Good boy. See if he'll change directions. Easy, good boy. Women. Next is Daphne, AKA RS Copycat with K's. So her dam is Cattails Are Blazing, AKA Trudy. You can watch her full birth video on YouTube. She is one of the 3 that we kept this year, and I'm so excited because her full brother, RS Hank Why Do You Drink, is the horse that made me a Congress champion breeder. It's just been such an accomplishment to watch him as a show horse. And so Daphne is his one and only full sibling. So her sire is Good, Better, Best. And I just cannot wait to give her to Jamie, gnat on my face. I cannot wait to see Jamie English atop Daphne like she did Hank and show her in the Hunter Under Saddle. But on top of that, Trudy puts this athleticism into her babies to where they can really stretch out for the hunter events, but they also have the ability and the carriage to slow down and the body size to do the horsemanship, the showmanship, the equitation on the flat, the all-around classes. And so I definitely think that is in Daphne's future, and I just can't wait to see her continue to blossom. We'll take her halter off. She looks really, really good. She's maturing a lot. Oh. Fast. Him. While she's just. That's pretty. Look how thick she is. She's getting. She's probably gonna have a growth spurt here soon. Easy. Oh, gorgeous girl. Gorgeous girl. And last but not least is the oldest of the bunch, which is Molly. So Molly was an embryo I purchased from a mare named Goody Goody Gumdrops, who is no longer with us. She passed away this past year. We have her little brother. If you missed it in the weanling video, his name is Dallas. And then her sire is Machine Made. So both of her parents are very accomplished show horses. We are super excited for that combination. Molly's name is RS Gumdrop Machine, which is just a little ode to her mama. I love honoring the brood mares and the mamas who made these babies come true in their names a lot of the times. So let's watch Molly. She wants to roll. She's gonna roll. She's got to just get it out of her system. Molly, there's something about the first one born every year. They are just extra needy because they got used to being, oh my gosh, they get used to being the only one. That's the wrong lead. Give us a little lead change. There. Right now. Honestly, yeah, that's probably it. You let her trot for a second if she'll stay on the. That's cute. Cute, Molly. That's nice.
Like she kicks over.
That is nice. So Molly, if you'll notice, she's a lot smaller than the other two. The other two are definitely more geared towards the hunter under saddle, the English all around, the over fences, right? Molly's gonna be literally probably 2 hands smaller than them. She's probably gonna be about 15 hands, 15 one hands, where the other ones are definitely gonna get close to that 17 hand mark. She is definitely geared more towards the Western pleasure, Western riding, trail, Western all-around events. And I'm very excited for that for her. So her mom was very accomplished in the trail and the Western pleasure. Her sire has been like amazing as not only a show horse, but as a producer for the Western pleasure, Western riding, trail, I mean, across the board in the Western all around. And so I think personally, I have a goal for her as a 3-year-old to do the Western Versatility Challenge at the World Show. I'm putting the cart before the horse a little bit. She's got to get under saddle. We've got to see what she looks like, her maturity level, but that's like a short-term goal that I'm like, that would be so cool. So Molly is our oldest. If you remember, she barely squeaked into the year of 2024. Thank you for doing that. Noelle did not get the memo to do that, so I appreciate it. She's mad that we made her work today. But after looking at all 3 of those, I would love to take you over to the new barn site, kind of give you some new plans and a little update on that. If you missed it, we're building a second barn here at Running Springs. So this barn is gonna have 15 12x12 stalls, a couple of wash bays, grooming bays, and then a tack room and a little feed room and that kind of thing. Pretty basic. So these are going to all be from Lakeland Farm and Ranch. We don't have the stalls in quite yet. I don't believe Matt and Nate believed me when I said that this was going to be move-inable by Christmas. It's not going to be finished by Christmas, but it's gonna have horses in it by Christmas, which I'm really excited about. So this barn specifically, why I'm putting it in this video, is because it's for the yearlings, the 2-year-olds, the horses that aren't necessarily involved in the breeding side of things and are going to be in training or going to training. So my hopes are that, nothing's set in stone yet, I have some people I'm talking with, but my hopes are that we have an on-site trainer who does yearling kindergarten. So they learn to tie and to get on the trailer and bathe and trim and might go take a couple of trips to the local horse show and things like that. Then as 2-year-olds, we get to see their first rides. We get to see their groundwork. We get to see them being born all the way through the beginning of their career. Now they still will go off to training to be finished and shown, but this arena, this overhang with the round pen, outdoor stalls, this is gonna open us up to so much, and I cannot wait to share that with you. Hope you enjoyed this update video on the 2-year-olds. If you haven't, go watch their birth videos. Go see how it all started from 2 years ago now, or almost 2 years ago now. And I'm just so excited for the next foal crop coming and that we get to see the journey of them turning into show horses. And I just thought I would show you kind of what they look like in their gangly, muddy, pulled out of the pasture stage before all of this.